When Portuguese explorers entered Benin City in the late 1400s, they claimed its walls stretched farther than China's Great Wall. Across the ocean, the Incas ruled 10 million people, their roads running 40,000 kilometers, almost the Earth's circumference. Two empires, oceans apart, yet each reaching heights that stunned outsiders. This is the story of Benin and the Inca, their politics, faith, economies, and armies, which stood taller in history's balance. Benin's rise accelerated under Oba-Iwa the Great, 1440 to 1473. He expanded territory, fortified the capital with vast moats and walls, and created councils of chiefs to support, yet never rival, the Oba's authority. By the 15th century, European visitors marveled at Benin City's wide streets, markets, and royal palace. Meanwhile, Pachacuti Inca Yupanqui, 1438 to 1471, transformed Cusco's small kingdom into Tahuantinsuyu, the four regions. The empire was divided into provinces, ruled by governors, all accountable to the Sapa Inca. A system of knotted cords, the quipu, recorded data. Runners, the shaski, carried messages across mountain roads. Two centralized monarchies, one divine yet consultative, the other absolute and bureaucratic. But politics alone cannot bind millions. For that, both empires turned to faith. If you enjoy uncovering the forgotten brilliance of civilizations like these, make sure to subscribe to Native Historian, where history's greatest untold stories come alive. In Benin, the Oba was divine, mediator between living and spirit. Ancestor worship shaped society, while Olokun, god of the sea, symbolized wealth. Rituals and festivals like the Igwe renewed both kingship and community. The famed Benin bronzes recorded dynasties and devotion in art that still astonishes today. The Incas placed the sun at the center. Inti, the sun god, was supreme, and the Sapa Inca, his son. The Temple of the Sun in Cusco gleamed with gold, while royal mummies were honored, consulted, and paraded, forcing each new ruler to conquer new lands to sustain his own household. Both cultures fused politics and religion so deeply that rule itself was sacred. Yet no god can feed a nation. That required wealth, and each empire found it differently. Benin's wealth flowed from trade. By the late 1400s, ivory, pepper, and slaves went to Portuguese merchants in exchange for cloth, beads, and crucially, firearms. The Oba controlled commerce, strengthening both treasury and army. Benin's craftsmen produced bronzes, so advanced Europeans doubted their origin, art as both economy and propaganda. The Inca economy had no currency. Instead, labor was the tax. Through the mita system, subjects farmed imperial land, built roads, or fought in the army. In return, the state redistributed food and goods. Agricultural terraces and irrigation systems fed millions, while storehouses stocked supplies against famine. Benin looked outward, trading across seas. The Inca looked inward, mastering mountains to sustain themselves. But wealth attracts enemies. And here, both empires tested their strength in arms. Benin's military, professional and loyal, used spears, bows, and later muskets. They conquered neighbors and defended the capital behind colossal moats and earthworks, one of the largest man-made structures in history. The Inca army dwarfed Benin's in size, mobilizing up to 200,000 men. Organized into strict units, they marched across Andean roads, supplied by imperial storehouses. Fortresses like Sacsayhuaman showcased stonework that defies modern explanation. Yet numbers could not save them. At Cajamarca in 1532, Spanish cavalry, steel, and disease shattered the Inca state in a single ambush. Benin, though pressured, resisted colonization far longer, surviving until Britain's invasion in 1897. Why did one collapse within decades while the other endured for centuries? The answer lies in their legacies. The Inca Empire fell quickly, but its achievements endure. Roads still connect Andean villages. Terraces still yield crops. Machu Picchu, once a royal estate, now symbolizes Andean resilience. Benin lasted centuries longer. Its independence and prosperity endured into the modern age, until British troops burned Benin city and looted thousands of bronzes, treasures scattered across European museums today. Yet those works testify to the artistry, wealth, and pride of a kingdom once admired as Africa's jewel. Two empires, two worlds. Benin dazzled with art, trade, and fortifications. The Inca awed with roads, terraces, and theocratic might. Both were toppled by foreign invaders, but their legacies endure, in bronze and in stone, in memory and in myth. So who stood taller? Was it the bronzed warriors of Benin or the sun-ruled empire of the Andes? History may never settle the debate, but their stories prove that genius is universal and that great civilizations rose wherever humans dreamed.